Welcome to our lesson on the houses. We will aim here to give you a quick understanding of the houses as setting archetypes from popular media. These settings will intentionally be a little simplistic to give you a quick association in your minds to begin producing quick astrological proficiency.
One, first house, the Hall of Mirrors. The first house is fundamentally about self-identity, the image we project to the world, and our first impressions. Not just our physical appearance, but our mannerisms and overall approach to life. Look deeper and you can see into your own soul.
Why am I here?
What you desire, what you fear, who you are. This house sets the tone for our entire chart.
Choice. The problem is choice.
It's where we initiate, take action, and assert ourselves. What do you see when you look in the mirror? What are you looking for? The enemy? Your true self? Deeper meaning? The mirror's reflection changes depending on who is doing the looking.
The houses are divided by quadrants and by hemispheres, with each representing a category of departments.
2. Second house, the vault. The second house deals with values, material possessions, and personal finances. It focuses on what we value, ranging from physical belongings to our sense of self-worth. This house also governs our earning potential, how we handle money, and our ability to attract or repel resources. It's about security, stability, and the tangible aspects of our lives. Where is the treasure in your life? Is it in a bank? The stock exchange. Maybe cash isn't your currency. What is valuable is different for every person.
Those aren't pieces of metal. They're just pieces of junk. The original plan was to use 9 pieces of 8 to bind them, so when the first chord met the brethren was to one.
Keep it safe in your own way.
The first quadrant is fundamentally associated with personal development, self-awareness, and the immediate personal environment.
3. Third house, the community. The third house is that of social environments. Our neighborhoods, school.
That would be 106.905 times 0.5200 plus 108.9.
The office. The local watering hole.
How's life treating you, Norm?
He caught me in bed with his wife.
The clubs.
Nancy Callahan. She grew up. She filled out. Nancy Callahan.
Our special interest groups.
Oh no! They're closed! Closed? There they are! Don't let them turn it back into the video store! We're screwed. Wait, a Dropbox!
It's about how we perceive the world and interact within our immediate environments. We are very social animals that tend to look and act like those we spend the most time around.
Alright, I'll talk! It went to the fishing ground!
Where we come from will always be a powerful influence on who we are. What does your community look like?
Full of its own colors and governance, the change comes slowly. If it comes at all.
Is it the peaceful Shire?
Things are made to endure.
The rough hood?
Bad headache that my head does not feel. Made a very bad mistake. Who you
Maybe your community is pretty hollow and lonely.
Group hug.
Choose your people wisely.
The Northern Hemisphere is primarily associated with personal development, subjective experience, the private self, and the inner world.
Fourth house, the home. The fourth house sits at the base of the chart and symbolizes home, family, and roots. It represents our deepest personal needs, our private lives, and our psychological foundations.
Lenny, come on! Come on, Lenny, let's go!
It is the house of our parents, particularly the mother, our ancestry, and the physical home we create for ourselves.
5 years old, I went over to his place. He had a big dining room with a big chandelier, went up and down. I climbed up on the table, started to swing on it, pulled the whole darn thing on the floor. Quite right.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
It's about comfort, nurturing, and the protective boundaries we establish.
Next time you and your friends jump me, I'll cut your throats when you're sleeping.
What does home look like for you? Was it safe and full of family?
I'd like to get to know her a little better myself.
Ain't nothing wrong with having relations. Don't be ashamed of that. Relations is beautiful. When I was young, I used to always have relations. Every night, if a nice gentleman bring me flowers and candy, take me to a movie, show me a lovely evening, then I would take him home and give him hot, lovely relations. Relations is a beautiful thing. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Was it unstable and full of things you'd rather forget?
It's just part of the game. You wait right here and look, just don't go back inside. All right? You stay right here, okay?
Was it a home at all or an institution? Was it so many places it's hard to pick just one?
The second quadrant is associated with personal expression, the development of emotional security, and the integration of the self into a functional daily life.
5. Fifth house. Passions. The fifth house is the realm of creativity, romance, and pleasure. It governs all forms of self-expression that bring us out of our shell and make us feel alive. Passions can easily become obsessions as well, and any house can become unhealthy. The things that bring the most emotion out of us are as unique as our fingerprints. It's about what brings us joy and how we find personal fulfillment through what we create or indulge in. What fuels your spark?
Major error!
What connects you with others? What do you daydream about?
What can you get lost in for hours?
That's neat. Thank you. What am I doing with my life?
The hemispheres of an astrology chart present opposite the way you might think from their positions on a map, with each house representing 30 degrees of the circle.
Sixth house, work and service. The sixth house covers our work habits, services we render, the care we take of our physical bodies,
that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
and our ability to adjust to everyday life.
Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
This house describes who you are at work and how you feel that work fits into the greater whole of your life.
Bless my soul, you load 16 tons. What do you get? St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to...
It governs your work relationships and the hierarchy of the job site.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's just your job. Oh, no. That's okay. That's your mother.
That one little patch looks sexy, though.
It's about duty, responsibility, and the maintenance of the physical self and environment.
There was a fingernail in my food. You badass moron. Yesterday, it was a Band-Aid.
Sorry, sir. Band-Aid was holding the fingernail on.
What else do you put in your sauces, Buckman?
It's an old family recipe, sir.
What does work look like in your life? The daily drudgery?
If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't, a lot of men died. One fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. You load 16 tons.
Is it your great why that gets you out of bed in the morning?
Then we retrofitted your drilling arm to turn 800 turbo horses in near zero gravity.
Mind if we take a look at it now? All these rubber hoses gotta go, Mac. Count them up.
One fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right one don't
Somebody tell me what this is.
you load
Plastic ice cream scoop? What that cost? About $400?
Is it something you try to avoid doing at all?
St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my
Yeah, keep going.
to the company
There ain't
store.
gonna be no yelling at the fifth.
The third quadrant is fundamentally associated with relationships, shared experiences, and the expansion of consciousness through interaction with others and the wider world.
Seventh house, partnerships.
That's all I've ever known. And that's enough. That's enough for me.
The seventh house is all about one-on-one relationships and partnerships. This includes all forms of partnerships, life mates, even open enemies.
What are you talking about? Let's keep going. What do you mean?
It's also the house of known adversaries and contracts. This house reflects how we balance our personal interests with those of others.
Doer? That's right, doer. I'm offering you $10,000 plus expenses to do my wife. We got a deal?
Actually, we just want to watch TV.
Shut up, Beaver.
Yeah. I'll do your wife. No, I want to watch TV.
How we cooperate, and how we handle conflict and harmony in personal interactions. Who is your partner? Your helpmeet.
Don't forget to kill the witnesses, hon.
Who
I'm
is
packing
your
you
other?
an extra pair of shoes and your angry eyes, just in case. And if you get hungry, here's some cheese puffs.
Some of the most important decisions we ever make are about who we choose to spend our time with.
The Western Hemisphere is primarily associated with awareness of others, relationships, and external influences.
Eighth House, Transformation.
He's going into arrest.
Lock, I got him. Now, Ted, now.
The realm of sex, death, and transformation. This house is about deep, transformative changes that reshape the core of one's being. Psychological transformations, personal growth through crises and experiences that test our limits and require us to integrate parts of our psyche. The eighth house is linked to the occult, mysticism, psychic abilities, and a deeper understanding of the metaphysical world. This house also delves into the realms of deep emotional bonds and sexual relationships.
You should steer clear of me. I'm not the man for you.
Why won't you let me in?
I had a rough start in life. That's all you need to know. My tastes are very singular. You wouldn't understand.
Enlighten me.
It's about the union of souls and the transformative power of intimacy. What other experiences shaped you into who you have become? What are your core memories? And moments of epiphany.
Each of these 30-degree houses can further be broken down into decans of 10 degrees with meanings we will cover in another video.
9. Ninth House, the Academy. The ninth house governs higher learning, philosophy, and expansive journeys. This house is linked to the pursuit of higher education or other advanced training. It represents the quest for knowledge and the understanding of concepts that are abstract or foreign.
Imagine.
It's not about you.
This is not about my hands.
Right on time.
It encourages us to stretch beyond our familiar boundaries through education, religion, and law.
We wouldn't know.
It's about seeking meaning, wisdom, and expanding our horizons.
As the powerful play goes on, then you may contribute a verse. What will your verse be?
What did your school look like?
I knew I was handing Miss Shields a masterpiece. Maybe Miss Shields in her ecstasy would excuse me from theme writing for the rest of my natural life.
Who shaped and programmed your outlook of life?
Must have slipped right off your neck.
Marcy, did you drop this? Must have slipped right off your neck.
No.
Were you a good student or a straggler? What is your creed and cause?
Reserve some for the foundlings.
As it should always be, the foundlings are the future. This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
The fourth quadrant is associated with public life, societal contribution, collective endeavours, and the integration of personal experience into a broader, more universal context.
10. 10th House Career.
Jim Geddes has something less than a chance. Every straw vote.
The 10th house is about career, reputation, and public life.
Now I can afford to make some promises.
This house reflects our highest achievements and how we aspire to contribute to society. This house is about long-term professional goals and ambitions.
Raj! Come here, you. It's raw. It's fucking raw.
It highlights the career path that aligns with one's true calling.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by.
You didn't expect that, did you? Did you? No.
It deals with authority figures, responsibilities, and the structures we build.
Adam Sutler. He promised you order, he promised you peace.
And all he demanded in return was your silent, obedient consent.
Spectre, almost through.
Last night's lesson to end that silence.
The 10th house is our public face, our professional path, and how we command respect.
But as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night, we will not vanish without a fight, we're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
What is your reputation? Your public image? What is your great work?
Turns out that's the only German you need to know to break Enigma. Yes!
The Eastern Hemisphere is primarily associated with self-motivation, personal initiative, and self-determination.
Eleventh House. Friendships. The 11th House, the House of Friendships, Groups, and Aspirations.
Business. She knows everything about everyone.
That's why her hair is so big. It's full of secrets.
What's happening? And evil takes a human form in Regina George. Don't be fooled, because she may seem like your typical selfish, backstabbing, slut-faced hoe bag, but in reality, she is so much more than that.
This house is about finding our people and the social circle in which we belong.
Breakfast? Okay, I'm talking about just a term for a drink. Whiskey. Mike, in prison, okay, when you get a meal, it always comes with a... hair in it. Oh, yeah. Well, at least with the food you can see what it is, but, I mean, who knows what's floating around in the beverage.
It deals with the shared hopes and dreams and the ways of your little clique.
Courtney Booth. I will always remember late nights in cabbies.
Eric Seardahl. I will always remember.
Kurt Kilgore. I will always remember.
Joseph Krosky. I will always remember.
Making movies with LG.
And all the great memories.
Matthew Kidman. I will always remember. 3 legs of the tripod.
Distinguished from the 3rd house by choice, this is the community that doesn't just happen to be near you.
Preps, JV jocks, Asian nerds, cool Asians, varsity jocks, unfriendly black hotties, girls who eat their feelings.
These are the people you choose to be in your life.
Thanks for inviting me to ride the bus to school with you guys. Sure thing, baby. That's fun! That's fun! Fuck you, Cal! Fuck you, Stan! Fuck you, Tweak! Baby, you're still cool.
What impact do they have on you?
Come on. One at a time.
Who do you spend your time with? Why?
Since you 2 babies are brothers now, I guess you're gonna need me to be your big sister. Then I'll have to show you how to get your daddy to buy you toys and how to pretend to cry. Maybe if you're real nice to me, I'll teach you how to get cookies. No, we don't need a sister and you're a girl. We're pregnant.
Where does my identity end and ours begin?
Do you trust that we've provided you with enough slack so that your block will land safely on the lawn?
Sir, yes, sir.
And Blue! Do you trust that I do not want to see you die here tonight?
Sir, yes, sir.
Blue, you're my boy!
Thank you, sir.
Pledges! Prepare to release! 3, release!
The Southern Hemisphere is primarily associated with public life, objective experience, social interaction, and an outward focus.
12. 12th House. Inner space. The 12th house is the realm of the subconscious mind, dreams, intuition, and the collective unconscious. It deals with hidden matters, isolation, and the past.
Join you. Sorry I left you alone. Don't give up, okay?
Including karma and hidden enemies. This house governs institutions such as hospitals, prisons, and any other place that involves seclusion or confinement. It's about endings, closure, and the surrender to a greater whole. Where do you go to be alone?
The fun sucks. Cut it out, puddle.
How hard is solitude to find in your world?
He'll be fine. Now, where were we? Oh. I think I remember. Donkey!
I know. Alone. I'm going. Hey, but what do you want me to tell these other guys?
I'm sure he'll be here soon.
How friendly of a place is your own mind?
I'm ready, Daddy. 30 days. Revolutionary.
Why are you joining us?
Juice. Join us.
What do you want?
Energy.
Oh, tap.
There you have it, folks. For better or worse, these are the departments to be run in our lives. Who runs? What is the question we delve into next time? For a rundown of the managers for these departments, check out our lesson on the signs. Of course, it's not all smooth sailing, and we have experiences and trials to be overcome. Check out our lesson on the planets.